Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today has been an odyssey to try this Ahal beauty brand because first I tried priming my face with these two products which are not from Ahal but US, a Mexican brand, and the Cicaplast Balm B5 which I use all the time under makeup and nothing ever happens. It's amazing and my skin is irritated, so I wanted to use it. Okay, so I tried these two. And when I applied the foundation, it looked like a goopy mess. And when I was applying it, I was like, this feels like a mask, like a nice hydrating mask. But once I started getting up close in the mirror, it was like picking up on some places and then looking like blotchy. It was looking horrible. And I was like, okay, I'm hoping it's the cream. Then I went and washed my face and went to grab this e.l.f. hydrating primer that I had never tried. So I go like this, apply it on my face, and then I'm like, oh god, this has silicones, because I can tell when this has when products have silicones sometimes. And I was like, oh god, this has silicones. It's not gonna mix well with this thick, like rich foundation. Like I just knew this was not gonna work out, so I had to wash my face again. And then I went to get this primer, which I haven't tried, which I was like, okay, this is just like a literally like a serum. I'm not even gonna moisturize my face, which I never do. And I literally could not open it, and I was trying for 30 seconds in front of the camera, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have these people waiting for me for 1 or 2 minutes to open this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to restart the video. I called my boyfriend, he opened it for me, and now I'm here again, and I'm so frustrated because it's been like the 4th time that I tried to film this video. It's insane. And I'm just hoping that the lighting doesn't go away because I only have my 2 little rings, like tiny little rings that you can see in the back, and they don't light up too much, like, and the lighting from up here doesn't help too much either. So I'm just hoping to be a little quicker today. And I'm not gonna, like, I was reading everything the first time that I was doing this, but I'm not gonna read as much. I'm gonna try to be quicker. So this is a Wet n Wild primer serum, and it says it's hydrating, so I chose the hydrating one, which I haven't tried because my face needs hydration. I've been doing peels, like at-home peels, and using a lot of dark spot corrector ingredients, which most of them were drawn for the skin, except for niacinamide, but a lot of them like can be irritating to the skin. So yeah, this actually burns a little bit. But this feels like water, so I don't know. If this foundation doesn't work on top of this, this foundation is literally crap. But it says jojoba and willow bark. I'm gonna try to say all of this in English, but it's written in Spanish. So just bear with me if I make up some words that don't exist while I'm trying to translate it, because I tend to do that even when I'm speaking regularly. So it says jojoba and willow bark liquid foundation. It's a nourishing with medium coverage. It's made from ingredients from the earth with jojoba and corteza de sauce, which is like a part of the tree, and it's ancestral herbal medicine. Their products are 100% hypoallergenic, free of fragrance, free of synthetic ingredients, sustainable, cruelty-free, hypoallergenic, clinically proved, free of fragrance. And it says it's a nourishing makeup base that diffuses your pores and imperfections, while the actives in it prevent irritations in the skin. And when I applied this on my face, it was not diminishing my pores, at least not with that cream underneath. Let's see how it goes right now. And I'm really hoping that this is not an epic fail, because I have had some epic fails on this channel. Maybe not, since I do one brand reviews most of the time, maybe not the whole brand is an epic fail, but I have had like epic fails, as in like really bad products. And I'm really hoping this foundation, it's not like it's not as cheap as a drugstore foundation. So not only that, I mean, I want to show you guys a good product. So I'm hoping it was not the foundation and it was the cream. Let me see. I'm not gonna get excited until I'm done with my whole face, because I'm noticing that it's kind of like lifting a little bit as I like bounce the sponge, but I don't want to get excited. Let's see. I'm not even gonna look that much. I just want to see like the end result. Really hoping this works out, because I hate it when the product is disappointing and I'm like, oh well, you guys, this sucks, and now we're just gonna keep going with the makeup but with a really bad foundation. Okay, so with that serum only, I can say that it kind of doesn't stick to my dry spots. As you can see there, like I have some peeling skin right there, so it doesn't like stick to it. Like I wonder why, like why wouldn't it just like stick to it as if it was like regular skin, you know? That's kind of weird, but I'll try to fix that with the concealer. But okay. So with just that serum, the foundation looks pretty good. I don't know. Oh, let me get close. The foundation looks pretty good. I mean, I don't like that it's not sticking to my nose. Let me add a tiny bit. I don't know. I mean, like, what could be on my skin? Like, what is it about peely skin that the foundation won't stick to it? You know, that's kind of weird. Yeah, it still won't like stick to it very well. So if you guys have irritated peeling skin, this is not the foundation for you. But if you have healthy regular skin, like my skin is usually very healthy, but as I told you guys, I've been trying to get rid of some dark spots, and yep, getting rid of some dark spots, and it's irritated my skin a little bit. So you guys, I am not very happy with this foundation, because I feel like it should just stick wherever the heck you put it, not where it wants to stick. So I'm hoping that the concealer will do me a favor and help me achieve a better look. And I'm not so sure about this concealer, because I usually don't go for the little pop concealers. So this is, it says it contains jojoba extract and coconut extract. I'm sure the coconut extract they use is non-comedogenic. Like, you can formulate it in a way that is non-comedogenic, so don't worry, you guys. Like, most brands usually do that, like most good brands, and apparently this is a really good brand. But like, when your skin's not healthy, it's hard for foundations to look good. And it's not that my skin's not healthy, it's just going through the peeling process of what happens. It's actually a very, very smooth formula. Like, you don't have to like really dig in, which I'm happy about. And I'm gonna add it on my nose, because hopefully this will actually stick to my nose. And if it does, then I will be happy, because I will be able to make this product work for myself. I can almost assure you that if you have regular skin without peeling, you will like this foundation. But is it mind-blowing me? No, it's not. It feels nourishing, yes, but I need to like see. I need to see, because that whole thing about it not sticking on my nose was just driving me wild. Like, why? Let's see how easy it is to diffuse this concealer. Okay, it's a soft concealer. You guys, I don't know if it's my skin that is irritated or if it's the makeup. Okay, I'm gonna pat it everywhere without paying so much attention to every little detail, and I will just pay attention when I'm done patting it everywhere, just so that I don't take 2 years looking at my skin. Okay, all right. So the concealer is not sticking to my patchy skin either. So clearly, this is a trend. It's either with a brand or that happens with all kinds of makeup. I have no clue because I hadn't realized that makeup didn't stick to the peeling skin. But if I apply it with my finger, it sticks. Yes. If I apply it with my finger, look, it sticks. I think it's just the sponge is kind of like removing it. So I'm gonna apply it like on certain areas with my finger just so that it doesn't come off. Because I feel like it's a better way of just getting a good application. Okay. Sorry guys for taking so long to apply freaking makeup product, but it's just like I just want to show you guys like the real deal on like always, I always want to show you guys like if I'm having trouble with a product. I don't want to be like, oh, let's cut this part out and then just show you guys after I did it with my finger like, oh, look how beautiful it looks. Like, well, no, it took you 2 hours to get it to look like that. So I always want to show you guys, even if it makes the video longer, I want to show you guys like how difficult it is to work a product if your skin is not in perfect conditions. And it might even be difficult if it is in good conditions. I think I like the concealer more than the foundation. But I'm not sure. I don't even know what to tell you guys because I think I'm gonna gift this tomorrow to one of my cousins and tell her like, try the whole brand. If you don't like it, give it back to me. Because then it will be that it's not my skin and it is the brand that is not like doing its job well, like, you know what I mean? And like, it's weird because this brand sells at Sephora in Mexico now, and like, if you look at my complexion, it doesn't look horrible, but it also doesn't look like flawless the way that I usually like it to look. I know that's a little like exaggerated, like, oh, I want to look flawless, but like, yes, that's what you put makeup on for. You want to look like flawless, like, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to say like, oh, 0 flaws because I'm perfect. Like, no, I'm joking. I'm actually just saying it like in a playful way, but like that's the whole point of putting makeup on, for you to look better, not worse. So anyways, I'm gonna do my brows because I feel like I am angry at this foundation and concealer. So this is not my favorite brow pencil, but this is from Yuya, which is another Mexican makeup brand. And oh no, I remember, I like this. I thought I wasn't gonna apply that easily on my brows because sometimes I'm sure you've tried those pencils that when you have some foundation on your brows, it just slides around, but it doesn't apply the product. Like, it won't let the product stick to your skin. And this is actually sticking to my skin very nicely. All good. Yeah. So if you guys like if I had to recommend something from Yuya, which is not this Ahal brand, it's the one that I have a video up on. Yuya is a huge YouTuber. I think she's the biggest Mexican YouTuber, her and Rosie McMichael. But I think she even started before Rosie McMichael, and she's the biggest YouTuber in Mexico and one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, if I'm not mistaken. And this is her brand. And it feels like she's put a lot of love into it. But sometimes I don't understand how, like, YouTubers that have tried tons and tons and tons of makeup for years, for so many years, reviewing makeup, how they don't make sure that their formulas are perfection. Because honestly, my dream would be to come out with a makeup brand, but I would be like Bridezilla coming out with my makeup brand. No, I wouldn't. I would probably just be very, very, very happy, but I would be so, so, so picky. I would not come out with a product until I'm like 100. My brow looks horrifying. I would not come out with a product until I'm like 100% sure that I love it. And oh, you guys, I'm not liking my makeup today at all. Today at all. Like, this might just be the biggest fail ever. Why my brows are looking like what is this? Why? I think this brow is looking super, super weird. And you know what? I'm gonna have to grab another brow pencil because this is not doing the job that I want. And I'm not even grabbing my favorite. I'm gonna have to grab the Cosas, which is not my favorite either. But I'm removing this brow because it's driving me nuts looking at it like that. I'm so picky with my brows. Like, if my brows don't look good, I feel like the rest of my makeup does not look good. See, it was the pencil. It's not that I was like doing something wrong. It's just the pencil was like smudging. So no, I don't even recommend that pencil. Never mind, I take it back. And this is not even one of my favorite pencils, but my brows already look so much better with this pencil than the other one. It was too moisturizing, if that's the right word to use, but like you want it to glide on easily, but you don't want it to be too creamy because it will just like lose its shape, when you apply it. And I'm not very happy with my brows today, but I think it's just because when I get disappointed with like some makeup products, then I'm like kind of disappointed with the rest because I care so much about the complexion. Like, to me, you could have the best eye look ever, but if your complexion looks like crap, you're done. Like, you could have killer eyes, killer lips, but if all this complexion is not looking just like beautiful and flawless, let's see, please, Ahal, help me out. Let's fix this face of makeup. This is a mineral formula which has its easy application and it's free of talc. It's hypoallergenic it doesn't matter what's in it because I just want it to work at this point. Oh, wow, it's an interesting bronzer. Let's see now what the shade ends up being. Oh my. Wait, I need to apply this to my hand first. What? Like, all right. What did I get myself into? Let's see. Okay. So I'm not gonna need highlighter. This has highlighter in it. Like, clearly. Like, I'm gonna swatch the colors for you guys, the 3 colors. I don't know who created this mix, but it's actually interesting, and I think it might work. It might work. If you don't mind pretty much having highlighter in your bronzer. So like, if you have this bronzer, you are done. You do not need highlighter, right? Like, it's highlighting. I don't think this is gonna be the right. Oh yeah, yeah. I can just go on the dark shade and do that on my nose. Cause I was like, I don't want this whole highlighted thing to be on my nose, cause it's just gonna look like insane. Okay, this bronzer is interesting, and I might like it. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks like a really healthy bronzy. Like, it's not natural at all. Maybe I added too much, but it's not like, oh, I'm not wearing any makeup look. Like, this actually looks like that J-Lo glow. Like, it's more of a J-Lo glow, for sure. So anyways, I'm gonna, what was I gonna, oh, yeah. I'm gonna contour my nose. Let's see. I hope the brown part is not highlighty. This is too big. Wait, this might be better. Let me clean it up. Yes, the brown part is highlighty. So I'm gonna contour my nose with a highlighty shade. Wait. Nope. Highlighty shade it is. See, there's always that little dot, always. But it's, I'll fix it. Oh my God. I'm gonna clean it and then just keep on blending, because this is starting to look a little too crazy. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. This is definitely not the easiest brand to work with, you guys. Like, maybe for some people, they're like, oh yeah, it's so natural and so easy. Like, maybe for some people, but for me, it's not being the most natural. Like, I know I'm gonna be using this bronzer because adding a tiny bit of this bronzer will definitely give you that J-Lo glow, but it's not the best to contour your nose, because you don't want glitter when you're contouring your nose. At least I don't want glitter when I'm contouring my nose. But I'm gonna say the bronzer is my favorite product so far from all the products that I've tried. Now we're going in with a color stick. It has marula oil and tapioca and whatever, it doesn't matter. And it's in the shade Peony. So this is, can you tell it's like a sustainable brand, because it's like in cardboard or whatever. And this looks dry, but let's see. And it's not coming out. Is there another way? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think, ooh, wow. Like, look at that mess. It looks very dry, and then I just realized it's super duper extra soft. So I'm gonna add a few dots. I feel like this natural makeup is not gonna make me look very natural at all. Because the whole thing that they go for is for that, like, natural look. I don't know if they go for the natural look, but, like, I'm assuming they kind of do. Tiny bit on the nose. I'm assuming they kind of do go for that natural look, you know, for, like, usually the Mexican brands that have, like, this kind of vibe, that are, like, natural and cruelty free with, like, skincare ingredients and blah blah blah, they go for that, like, flawless, very easy, natural look, because you can see the pictures on their website of the girls, and like that's the makeup look that they're like showing, you know? Okay, the blush actually looks pretty good. It was super easy to blend, but it's nothing that I've never seen. It's a nice blush, but you guys, to be honest, unless the shipping is free and you really want to try a brand with skincare ingredients, I wouldn't pay for shipping for this brand. Unless you really wanted to try that exciting bronzer, and this, like, look at this stick. Like, look how, that's all there is. There's no more. Like, what? Like, you will finish this in like a month for sure. So I don't know how much this was, but like I remember it not being like super cheap makeup. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. But I can't like tell you guys to invest your money in this brand to pay for shipping. Oh, I'm going in with a Yuya brow setter. Yuya is the one that I said who was the big influencer and whatever. And I think I liked her brow setter. I just wanted to go with a Mexican brand brow setter. And I think her brow setter is one of her best products. I actually don't mind that the spoolie is so big because it's clear. If it wasn't clear, I would definitely have a problem with the size of the spoolie. But since it's clear, I don't think it's a bad thing. All right. Okay, whatever. I'm not inspired by this brand, you guys. Like, I don't know what you think of what I look like. I need to powder my face because I feel like I look like a grease ball. And I didn't even add moisturizer. Like, what the heck? You know? Like, and like, it's such a popular brand over here. Popular as in like, oh, like to get into Sephora. You guys know how hard it is to get into Sephora. Like, I'm not saying all the brands at Sephora are great, but most of them are quite decent. And for them to get into Sephora and have products that are like hard to work with, and I'm not like a newbie at this, you know, like I'm not saying I'm a pro, but it's just like, no, this shouldn't be happening. This should be working perfectly fine. I'm using the 100% pure bamboo blur powder. I already did a video on this Mexican brand, which I liked more than this. And it's also skincare infused. This powder is really, really nice. It's like super, super soft. And I love that it has like that mesh thing in the middle, that bouncy mesh. Yeah, this powder is a good powder. And I don't remember exactly which products I loved and which products I didn't like completely love. But but what was I gonna say? But this is, in my opinion, this brand is better than Ahal, in my opinion. Okay, so I don't look that greasy anymore. I feel like I look a little better. Right? Yeah? I don't know. Okay, let's do the eyes. The eyes always help, you know, the eyes and the mascara, they always help. Let's see how the eyeshadows actually work. This is the Kin eyeshadow palette with Arrowroot and Amaranth. And at this point, it says it's talc free. You know, the problem with clean makeup is that sometimes, since they can't add certain ingredients, they don't end up performing as well as other products that can add ingredients to make the formulas perform better. But that's why some clean brands really do their thorough research. This is what it looks like. I hate that it doesn't have like a transition. Well, this could be a transition shade, but anyways. There are brands that do their thorough research and invest in making sure that even if it's a clean brand, it will perform just as good and even better than some brands that are not clean, you know? Because I've seen it with a lot of clean brands, and clean brands that do skincare as well. They do amazing skincare. Okay, the eyeshadow's working fine. I can't like think about a lot of brands at the top of my head right now, and I have no idea why. But I do have a lot of clean skincare, like cleaning at Sephora skincare. And it's not only because it's clean, it's just because I actually like the products. Like, I also buy products that are not considered clean at Sephora or clean at wherever. I just go in and see the quarter and it decodes every single product, and I mean every single ingredient for me, and then I know if it's good for my face or not. And I've gotten so used to reading all the ingredients that I can almost tell by just looking at the back of the box and reading the ingredients if there's any harmful ingredients. But I don't know all of them. Like, it's impossible. There is so many freaking ingredients. I am not Cassandra Bankson. If you watch her channel, you will be impressed. That woman knows everything about skincare. It's crazy. Okay, so this is like a cute eyeshadow palette. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink. Okay, the eyeshadows are blending completely normal, as if they were regular, like, well, these are regular eyeshadows, but like, you can't tell that they're like, oh, it's a clean formula, so it's acting up a little weird. Like, no, it's just blending completely normal. It's actually a pretty cute palette. I think I might keep this little palette, because yeah, there's like, I don't see anything wrong with this little palette. I mean, you can't create like tons of looks with 4 shades, but it's like an on-the-go palette. But I might give it away, you know? It's just like, why do I need so many palettes if I'm not gonna end up using it? I know myself, and yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink to my under eyes because I am bored with my face look. Should I add pink? I'm gonna add brown actually, because brown is my jam. So let's add brown. You guys, and you know what happened? I could barely find any reviews, and there was like no videos on this except for like 1 or 2. And I always do research before buying products to make sure that the possibility of me liking it is higher. And I couldn't really do a lot of research on this brand, and this is what ended up happening. I mean, I don't think the finished look is horrifying, but it's just took too much work just to get to this, you know, to like the most simple, like, whatever-ish look ever. Like, it just took too much work for this. I just don't think it's how makeup should work. I think makeup should be easy to work with. I think it should be exciting and not like something that you have to like fight and battle with it for it to work. So I love to bring to you guys good reviews, and I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. I'm actually gonna add some blush from the Fruit Pigmented Pretty Naked palette, which is from this other brand, the Mexican brand that I already did a review on, which is 100% pure cosmetics, which I said I liked a lot more. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this of this color to my cheeks because I am so disappointed with today's makeup. And it's not that my face looks horrible, it's just nothing innovating, nothing that I'm like, wow, like this, it just looks incredible. Like, I really want to think of brands that I've tried that I'm like, wow, these are really, really good. Like, oh God, I for some reason I cannot think of even one clean beauty brand that is good, but I know there's so many that, like, you guys, why can I not remember? For example, Kosas. Not all her products are amazing. All their product, but like Kosas does amazing things. Like Kosas is great. I'll just shut up and say Kosas, but there's so many good brands like that I have, and I'm actually gonna do a video of a full face of clean beauty to actually compare what good clean beauty is, because yes, I would recommend you buying this 100% pure brand as a whole. This is a Mexican brand, but this, for the price of these things, this is like $35 or $30. Like for this, like you might as well get one at the drugstore because it didn't do much. And now I don't want to seem like I'm in a bad mood, you guys, because I'm not like angry. I'm just always hopeful that I'll be finding little gems for you guys, so that you guys are like, oh yay, like she found something good for us to like maybe try out, you know? And when I find things that are like bummers, I thought this was gonna be much lighter and I was gonna use it as a highlighter, but it's a lot pinker than what it looks like in the pen. Like look at this and look at that. So anyways, so when a product, like when a brand is just like kind of like a bummer, I'm like, oh man, like I wanted to surprise them with a cool brand that they were gonna love. But it doesn't matter because tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I will be bringing you some good makeup. I will really do some research before I choose a brand that I'm doing tomorrow, so that I can bring you guys a good makeup brand review. So last thing, well, this is just the lip gloss. And then I'm just gonna add, okay, this lip gloss. If this lip gloss doesn't work either, oh my God, look at this. It just looks chunky and gunky. Oh my goodness. It's dry. You guys, how did this brand get into Sephora? How? Okay. Once it's on, it's not that bad. But I'm literally really wondering like how the heck did this brand get into Sephora? And it says it's a lip gloss. That is not a lip gloss. It almost feels, I'm applying the 100% pure lip gloss because it's a lot better. It almost feels like a matte liquid lipstick, not a lip gloss. So with my eyeshadow kit, I am just gonna bronze up this area a little bit just to give it a little bit of an extra boost, and maybe make my makeup a little bit more interesting and less boring. And you guys. Does it ever happen to you guys that you go to Sephora and you're like super excited, or you order something online? Well, I'm sure this happens to a lot of people. And you're like so excited and you're like, oh, this brand looks amazing. And then you get it and even the packaging is amazing, you know? Because I I was waiting to try this brand, and I was like, I'm gonna wait until one day that I'm like in a good mood to try it out, because I feel like this brand is really gonna kill it, you know? And I'm sure it's happened to you guys, that you're like super excited to try the brand, and you start trying the products and they're a complete epic fail. And it's such a bummer, because I feel like most of the time you can't return makeup, can you? Because I feel I'm literally gonna send them an email and be like, this is some of the worst makeup that I've tried. And I'm not gonna say it like that. I'm gonna try not to be rude, but it's not even that I want my money back. I just want to give my constructive criticism back, even if they don't give a crap. I'm gonna do it because you deserve to get what you pay for. And even if it's a cheap brand or an expensive brand, it doesn't matter. You deserve to get good quality. Like, even if it's a $2 lip gloss or a $50 lip gloss, like, if the brand is selling it, you might not expect the same quality from with such a different price range, you know? But if you're selling something, like, make sure it's good. Like, damn it, make sure it's at least decent. No, not decent. No. Brands shouldn't settle for decent. Sorry, I'm like literally getting like into this, you know? Like, the eyeshadow palette is my favorite thing out of everything, I think. And what else? Yeah, I mean, the bronzer and the eyeshadow palette. Um, I think I'm gonna keep the bronzer because I know none of my cousins are gonna use it because it's way too shimmery for the kind of makeup that they like. So I'm probably gonna keep it myself and just add like a touch of that sometimes on top. I might even forget about this brand forever. Now I'm going on with the mascara, which has peptides. If this mascara is good, I'm gonna be so happy. And that, look at this. Spike Nation. This is gonna spike the crap out of my eyes. Is that how you say it? Like, this looks and feels like it's gonna stab me in the eye and literally leave me blind. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong, but I kind of know my mascaras, and I usually know if I'm gonna like it or not. Sometimes I'm surprised. Like the other day, I tried a really good mascara in a video. I don't remember where it was from, but it was really good. Where was it from? I'm gonna have to rewatch that video. Okay, let's see. This is super, super spiky. Like, why do they need to make it so spiky? It's not grabbing onto a lot of product, so it's like you can't go in deeper because the spikes won't allow you to go in deeper and like, no. Another epic fail. Another epic fail. Is it the worst mascara I've tried? Maybe not, but maybe yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. I will, like, when I clean this up and I'm done with like filming and stuff, I will make sure that I look for makeup around because I have it by brands and stuff, and like, well, that I look for makeup or I choose a brand that is exciting for you guys tomorrow and doesn't end up like this. So the finished look is not like the ugliest look on earth, no. But do not buy anything from this brand if you don't want to waste your money, okay? So that is my finished. I'm done complaining about the brand. I don't like being like a crappy person and just like being bitchy. I don't know if I can say this online, but like I want to say stuff like this because I don't like complaining and I don't like being like, ugh, I hate this and that and that and all. And I'm usually very forgiving with brands and I try to work around and whatever and try to make them work. But this brand does not deserve to be at Sephora. I'm sorry. They might have made their best effort. But to be honest, it has been a horrible experience for me because I wanted to bring you guys a good makeup brand that you were gonna like. So I'm sorry, guys. But that's just a heads up. If you ever find Ahal in Sephora US because it ends up over there, or you at least watch my video and you probably are never gonna hear of it anyways, but it doesn't matter. At least now you know that you shouldn't buy it, and if you want to try a better brand, I'm gonna do an Air Paris video. And from what I've heard, Air Paris is a really good Mexican makeup brand, and that one actually has really good reviews and it's clean, and I'm excited about doing Air Paris. I might not do it tomorrow because it's two Mexican brands too close together, so that's kind of like boring. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I love having you like in my life. It makes me so excited every time I film. You guys give me purpose, I swear. Every day I wake up and what I think about is like, what am I gonna film today for the people who are watching me? Like, I don't have tons of subscribers, but the ones that I have feel like a million to me and feel so, I'm just so grateful that you guys are here because I hate saying this again, but with my dad passing, I thought I was gonna get completely depressed, and this has helped me so much to keep my soul like alive and just really like keep going. And you guys are making this dream of mine possible, and I could not thank you enough. So have a great day, you guys. I hope you have an amazing week, but I don't need to tell you that because I will see you tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow because I have my lunch, but maybe I will see you tomorrow. If not, the day after tomorrow, on my birthday, I will film a video. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you again for being here. I love you. Goodbye.